Hi there, foam fanatics. It's Gerard Shifting Lens, and a very short video. Every now and then people ask, okay, you build and then you glue stuff. So what glue do you use? Very simple. There are a lot of glues out there. I mainly wood glue, Elmer's, whatever, wood glue. Preferably the glue that dries transparent, and a hot glue gun. Now, I am not a fan of hot glue, but I'm using it for sure. But if I can, then I will use wood glue. And the reason is this. Oops. So I have a few sheets here and I want to glue them together. Here's the thing. If you are in an extreme hurry and I would glue this with wood glue, then it may take up to an hour or even more, depending on the type of wood glue you use, before it's dry enough to proceed. So then you might go for the hot glue, but I try not to be in a haste, so I do it with wood glue. If I want to glue one layer up onto the other layer, take this layer and put some wood glue on. Now here's the thing, if I see people putting wood glue on, then sometimes I see that they use a lot of wood glue, very thick. So if they put the two layers together, it pours out, which I think is not good. So first of all, not too much glue. Wipe it out a little bit, spread it out with my finger. A thin film of wood glue is more than enough. It attaches very well and it dries a lot faster since it's a very thin layer. So I position it and it's already sitting nice and solid. But if I want to be sure that it doesn't move, I can and mostly will use needles to pinpoint the two layers together. And here is another interesting thing for you to know. Let's say here we have a stone. And as you see, here are already some stones. So if I want to glue these two layers together, I go with my needle into the lines that are into this project or onto this project, because I'm leaving very tiny holes, but since they are in these deeper areas in the foam, once you remove them, you will not see them. That's a different thing when you do it over here. Then you might see a mark. So I prefer wood glue. And the good thing is, and that's a way I like to work, if this section is drying, I take another section, work on it, and when I glue that together, it may be so that enough time has passed that I can work on with on this sheet again. So wood glue number one. Here we have 3 sheets and I want to glue them, and I can use hot glue. Yes, it works very, very fast, so that's great. But it can also work against you because, okay, let's try. Hotsy flots. Okay. Now, let me see. Up, 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 up. Okay, it's already sitting there. So that's perfect, right? That was very quickly. But actually, looking at the layers that are glued, I'm not so happy about it. I'm not sure if you can see it. Let's compare this with this. And sure, maybe this tells you and me more about my hot glue skills. But there is indeed a little slit, a little opening between the two layers, because the hot glue gun, when it cools down quickly, you see there is a kind of glue layer now in between the two sheets that separates both sheets. And here we don't have that. So again, it's great for if you want to glue something very fast and it doesn't matter that there are some irregularities, but that's why I'm not a fan. Another thing is when you use too much, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it really goes into the foam melts away. Could be a very nice effect, but again, okay, so we have wood glue, we have hot glue. There are more types of glue. So apart from wood glue and from hot glue, we have a third option, and to be honest, there will be a lot more options, but there is another option I like to use as well, which is a kind of quick glue, speed glue, glue it in seconds glue. So it's rapid glue. As you can see, I have 3 types. I think they're all the same, but from different companies. I have one from Everglue. It's called Styro Glue. Another one also called Styro Kleber from Yuki. And a construct from Sekundenkleber from, I haven't got a clue. But anyways, I tried them out and they all do more or less the same. Now, if I glue with wood glue, it will take a couple of hours or it has to dry overnight. But imagine I build something like this. This is a small temple. It's a work in progress temple. It will be a cat temple, by the way. All tiny Egyptian cats will be glued on this. But anyways, if you look closely, we have a pillar that consists out of 3 sections, windows and stuff. We have a lot of small parts. Now, if I would glue this all with wood glue, which is possible, it's perfectly fine, it will take quite some time to dry, and I would like to go quickly with this build, so I use this speed glue. And yes, it is speed, not as fast as they say it is. My experience is you put it on, you let it breathe for a few seconds, and then you can glue it on. So every 10-20 seconds a part is set. So yes, if you want to do a build with a lot of small parts, you might want to try something like this styrofoam speed glue. The downside is I can buy this for maybe 8 or 9 euros, and I can also buy this wood glue for the same amount of money. And the only difference is this will have to dry overnight and this can dry within a minute. But that's up to you. So yeah, if you like it, Google it and try it out. Okay, short video. Thanks for watching and keep on gluing. Preferably not your fingers. Bye bye.